Yeah, we was doing. This is Forza Horizon 4 for the Xbox One, and it's set in England. Now, it fucking looks amazing. It runs amazing. I mean, the cars look fucking awesome. We we've played it for a while, and what do I think about it? I like the game. It's when it comes to driving games, it's fucking awesome. But for me personally, see, I love Pontiac, and Pontiac cars. And there's only three Pontiac cars here, whereas in Forza Motorsport 7 there was what, six or something like that. And the driver, you can actually drive him in Pontiac driving gear. So all that is missing. So for me, it's disappointing. That's just my opinion. If I don't know why there's only three Pontiac cars, whereas, like I said, in Forza Motorsport 7 there's six. So they must have something against Pontiac or something. I don't know. But the driver gear, you can actually drive him in dress the driver up in Pontiac gear. So that's disappointing for me. Another thing is you can when you're customizing your car with different paint jobs and decals. In Forza 7 there was tons of like the Pontiac logo. Well, I haven't come across that yet. But I've only started playing the game, so I'm hoping that later on in the game we unlock these things, or we can unlock more Pontiac cars in particular. But the one that matters is here, Kit. Kit L Knight Rider is still here, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that, because that's the car that I really only want to drive. But like, there's only three Pontiac cars, which for me is disappointing. There should be more than three. Plus the driver gear. Now you can dress them up in hats and glasses, and you can actually, like, my driver has a Forza Motorsport 7 t-shirt, which is cool. But I hope later on in the game we can unlock the Pontiac driving gear, like in Forza 7. Plus, you can put badges on your name. In Forza 7, I have a Pontiac badge, and so far I haven't come across that. So basically, it's taking me longer to unlock the stuff that I want to drive and use. Whereas in Forza 7, like, it didn't take that long. I've been playing this only 3 hours. And finally, I've unlocked the Kit Out Knight Rider. But the thing is, in Forza 7, it's split up into different classes, if you know what I mean, like A, B, C, S, and S2. Here you have to choose whatever the host chooses. So the majority of the time I've been playing S2 races, and my Trans Am isn't good enough to race in S2. S1, A, B, or C. So we have to hope that the host fucking selects S1 or C or something. So far that hasn't happened. You know what I mean? I'm racing this car called a Pagani or something like that, which is cool, but it's not the car that we want to use. So, like, I'm hoping that, like, now, eventually, it takes money to buy the cars, and you have to, like, the Trans Am, right, the Kit Out Knight Rider is a C-class car, right? So we have to pay to upgrade it to S1 or A, B, or C. And each time that costs over 70,000 credits. So it takes, you have to do races online to get credits and stuff like that. So, like, it takes a while to earn the money to actually get the car. So I haven't even used Kit Out Knight Rider yet, and I've been playing this for nearly 3 hours. So for me, that's disappointing. Whereas in Forza 7, there's no waiting. I mean, if I want to drive an A-class race, I can. If I want to drive a B-class race, I can. I don't have to fucking play the game for hours in a car that I don't really like driving just to get the points. Now, like, these are all my opinions, right? But they have added, like, fucking new stuff to the game, like a house. Like, you have a house, just like in Grand Theft Auto, which is pretty cool. Like, there's boats and other stuff. So there's tons of fucking variety here that isn't in Forza Motorsport 7. And that it's free roaming, you can drive anywhere you want to. But I just prefer circuit racing, like in Forza Motorsport 7. Now this has it, right? But it's mainly a team-based game, red against blue, 5 against 5 or 6 against 6. So, like, I like driving by myself against other players. I don't like driving in a team, but that's me. Call me a dickhead, you know? Whereas in Forza Motorsport 7, it's you against everybody else. There's no fucking teams. But that's just my personal preference. I just prefer driving by myself against other players. I don't really like driving in a team. You know, because why should I fucking do what this guy's telling me what to do? That's just my fucking opinion, like, you know. Can't be a dickhead. Some people love being in a team and chatting and being a good team member. I'm just not good in teams. That's just my personal opinion. But I've only up and paying for 3 hours and taking a break now. And this the Dodge Charger 69, which is an awesome car, you know. And I have a Atari VCS, so the level of customization is still there, like, you know. But I haven't come across any Pontiac decals or anything like that. And I love Atari, you know. And I haven't come across the Atari logo yet, which is fucking disappointing because in Forza Motorsport 7, the Atari logo was there and stuff. So, like, for me personally, it's lacking the cars that I want to drive, particularly Pontiac cars. I want to be able to use kit, you know, in online races, but like I said, I have to earn money to upgrade them to the right class. So that means I have to buy the Trans Am multiple times and upgrade it multiple times, you know. I love that car. Why should I drive something that I don't really want to drive, like, you know? The Pagani is a lovely car, but it's not the car that I want to use. Or the Dodge Charger here, I just want to use kit all the time, but like I said, I have to earn money to upgrade them, because like I said, I've got the proprietor of the house selects the class that we want to use, but most of the time it's not, because the house just does what he wants to do, suits himself. So you see what I'm saying to you? But so far there seems to be a lack of arseholes so far. I mean, people aren't fucking crashing into me on purpose or fucking doing messed up shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? I haven't come across dickheads of the same magnitude yet. But there's still tons of stuff to unlock in this game, you know. But 3 hours in, and I still haven't been able to use KO Night Rider in online races, which is what I want to do. You know, really. So I hope, Turn 10 Studios or whatever, or Microsoft Studios, putting more Pontiac cars, putting Pontiac content like driver gear, helmets and stuff. Because in Forza 7 it was there, like, you know. So that's just my opinion. It's a bit disappointing, but I'm hoping that later on we can unlock this stuff, and I want to use the cars that I want to use when I want to use it. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know, it's still a great game though. I totally recommend it. It's set in England, so I said the English love this fucking game. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but these things are missing and holding it back from me. These are just my opinions, right? So I want to see more Pontiac cars. I want to see the Pontiac driving gear come back. You know, and I want to be able to use the kit whenever I want to use it. I shouldn't have to hope that the house selects the right class, you know. Because like I said, I had to buy kit multiple times and upgrade it multiple times so I can drive it in every race. But 3 hours takes a long time. But I love that car. That's the only car that I want to use. Other people don't understand why I want to use that car all the time, because I love that fucking car. It's my favourite car. Which people choose a different car every race. That's not me. You know, I just love this car. But like I said, I'm just taking a break right now, making a video on my first impressions playing this game. You know, it's great, but these things are missing from it. You know. Yeah. So yeah, I better fucking. I'm gonna get kicked from the session if I don't fucking keep playing. You know. I've been disconnected because it was inactive. I didn't think it was still on an online race there. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was offline. So it was just kicked from that session. I didn't think it was on an online session. But that's my opinion. I'll play more about it later on. Right now I'm just taking a break because I've been playing it for 3 hours straight. And I'm just getting a bit frustrated right now. I'll play it more later on, but we should be able to drive kit whenever I want in any online race. But that's my opinion, you know. Whereas the Forza 7, like I said, it's there's S, there's A, B, C, or they have A, B, and C all in the one class. So I hope they put the same thing in here. I would like to see it happen. So that's my opinion on Forza Horizon 4. It's good but not great at the moment. But it looks great, sounds great. I mean, would still recommend it. I mean, these are just my personal opinions and why the game for me isn't great at the moment. But you know, the great thing about Forza is that they keep updating, they keep putting new features and cars and stuff. So I hope they put more Pontiac cars. The Pontiac driving gear comes back, and I want to be able to use the Trans Am anytime I want to. So that's my opinion, fellas. Like, what do you think of Forza Horizon 4? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What would you like to see improved in the game, or do you think the game is perfect? So that's my opinion. It's far from perfect for me at the moment. I mean, I'm driving in cars I don't really want to drive in, and I'm forced to race the class that the host chooses. But I've come across less dickheads so far, so that's a positive. So for right now, I'd give Forza Horizon 4 and the Xbox One 8 out of 10. It's just them things that I'm disappointed in. There's not as much Pontiac stuff like cars and the driving gear really. And we want to be able to use kit out night riding whenever I want to. So that's it. Thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye bye.